Hey everybody, Dave here with another Pathfinder rule reminder for you, and this time we are talking about drawing weapons and how many actions it takes to draw your weapons, and specifically this came up with regard to dual weapon wielding or two weapon fighting. If I want to have a sword in my right hand and a dagger in my left hand, do I have to spend two actions, one action to draw each of them, or if I'm drawing them simultaneously, can I just spend one action and draw them both? And rules as written, it's going to be one interact action per weapon. So if you are dual weapon wielding, it would be one action to draw the longsword and a second action to draw the dagger, even if within the narrative you are simultaneously drawing both of them. A follow-up question that came up in the comments of a previous video was, well, if I can draw a two-handed weapon in only one action using both of my hands to do that, then why can't I spend one action to draw two weapons with both of my hands? And yeah, I mean, I guess that's interesting thinking. And if that's the way that your table and your GM wants to manage things, then by all means you can. But that doesn't change rules as written. The rules are not an action per hand, it's an action per object. So it would still be two actions to draw two weapons. Now, for whatever it's worth, if you wanted to draw a two-handed weapon with only one hand, the rule allows you to do that. You can draw a two-handed weapon using only one hand, but you then have to spend another action to properly grip that weapon before you can use it. There are a couple of feats that you can purchase to lighten the action economy a little bit, and those are Quick Draw, Quick Shot, and Quick Bomber, and there might be other quick feats that I'm not aware of off the top of my head, but all of them function in the same way. With like a Quick Draw feat, you draw your weapon and you strike with it in the same action. Quick Shot, you draw your bow and you strike with it in the same action. Quick Bomber, you draw a bomb and you throw it in the same action. So those are the primary ways to mitigate this. It doesn't really help you if you're just wanting to draw weapons without immediately swinging them or shooting that bow, but that's how the Quick Draw, Quick Shot, and Quick Bomber feats work. It combines the drawing and the attacking in one action. Sheathing or stowing a weapon is also one action. So if you have a sword in your hand and you want to get out your longbow, it's going to be one action to put your sword away and a second action to get your bow out. And for whatever it's worth, I'll mention a house rule that seems to be somewhat popular, and that is allowing players to either draw or stow one weapon as part of a stride action. So while they're striding 25 feet towards their opponent, let them draw a weapon as part of that stride action. And again, that is a house rule. It's a house rule that's very much based on Pathfinder 1st Edition. In Pathfinder 1st Edition, you could draw or stow one item as part of a move action. So that's kind of where this house rule is coming from. The argument against allowing players to do that is the move to 2nd Edition and this whole new 3-action economy. I think Paizo had to allow there to be less significant actions. I hesitate to call them minor actions, but less significant actions to remain to consume one of those actions each turn, because you're now going into an area where you can take 3 full actions instead of the previous economy. But for whatever it's worth, I know that that's a house rule that's out there and gets some use. So if you have any comments, please leave those in the comments section. I always appreciate it when you do that. It also helps the almighty algorithm in YouTube to find my videos. If you have any suggestions for future topics, please leave those in the comments. As always, I will leave links in the description for any relevant other video topics that I think might be worth looking at in addition to this video. And as always, I want to thank everybody who supports me, whether it's through my Patreon or for just clicking the like button, subscribing to the channel, again, leaving comments for the almighty algorithm. It's all appreciated, and thank you very much for doing that. And with that, thanks again for watching. Take care. Happy gaming.